Alright guys, we're about to get up underneath this thing and get this crank sensor put on. Okay. That little black rubber boot right there, it's got a bolt up above it. You can't see it in this video. And then the line going into it, that's the electrical line that connects it. That is the crank sensor we're trying to replace. Now, as you can tell, I can barely even get the camera up in there, so I'm not going to be able to take video footage of me taking that out. But it's just one bolt, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Alright, so here it is, the old one and the new one. The old one, most likely factory. Here's the new one. Now ordered off online, $6.08. Now, as cheap as that is, I don't expect it to last long. But for that price, I'm gonna buy a couple more and throw them in the glove box. And it had excellent reviews, other people saying it worked just fine. So I'm gonna put this in, and we'll see if I can get that car to start. Alright, we've got the new crank sensor in. I've already got the car down off of the jack, so there's no way I'm going to be able to show you. Y'all seen how tight it was before anyway. This is the clip to the new crank sensor right here. Like I said, there's no way. You see how tight it is there, and you see how low it is to the ground. And I've already got it on the ground, so anyway, we're going to try and fire this thing up and see what happens. All right, we're fixing to try and crank this thing up and see what happens. We've just put the, I think it was $6.08 crank sensor on here. So we're gonna see, see if that fixed it. Cross your fingers, guys, because it'll be a good cheap fix if it works. Here we go. All right. Turbo Beetle, guys. All right, now we get to go through it, go through the rest of it. There's, I'm sure, many other things that needs to be done to this car. Well, I know many other things that needs to be done to this car. Also, whatever we want to do to it. So I bought this thing at auction for $300. Now, when you add your fees, a lot of people don't include their fees when they're telling everybody about this. The fees are ridiculous. So my winning bid was $300, but my out-the-door price was $463. And we've just put a $6.08 knock sensor on it. So we got about $469 in this thing. Which is amazing for a turbo Beetle. It's got some good rims and tires on it. It's a pretty good looking little car. It's got some things we need to do to it, but so now it runs. So now we know that we can move forward with doing some fun things. Well, they're not all going to be fun. Now, we got window regulators, we got all kinds of stuff to do to this thing, but some fun things anyway, maybe, hopefully, depending on how the money runs out. But all right, guys, there it is, running driving Beetle for $469.